they were, let's talk about Penn State, because I know that they were going to get to that. And I was very, very interested in getting to that. And so I'll take this opportunity now to do that. I wrote something on X yesterday, so that's a dead giveaway. Marcus Freeman, in my opinion, it's one or two. But in my opinion, I will say that Marcus Freeman is the very best. It's him and Kirby Smart. There's a lot of good ones, okay? This is not to knock those guys. But if you're looking to rebuild or improve upon a college university, and you want to be an elite program, and you want to compete every year for national championships, and you want to succeed in the new NIL environment, and you want to have a world-class leader who is dynamic, who knows how to win, who is intentional, who is passionate, who will max effort every single guy, who will not allow excuses, who will proudly represent your university, both now and in the future, will give every player in America a reason to want to come to your program, likely more times than another. Give that impression that you need to come to our university versus somebody else, is Marcus Freeman. This man he's special, folks. And I called it out about 3 years ago, roughly. He's special. Matt Rule, I think he's a good coach. Matt Rule does not move the needle going from Nebraska to Penn State, and great that he played there. I think it's of no bearing. It's of no factor. None at all. If you want dynamic, if you want someone that gets attention for the right reasons and not anything like a Deion Sanders, this bombastic type personality and all this type of stuff. If you want somebody to motivate somebody to come to your university, it's Marcus Freeman. Let's remember, too, Penn State is a very nice academic institution. And so for me to suggest that it is less than, it's not my intention here. But the overall approval process for an athlete to enter Notre Dame versus Penn State is night and day. So Marcus Freeman is doing what he's doing with one of the highest levels academically for acceptance and approval to Notre Dame. He goes to Penn State. Just about, or mostly just about every player in the country becomes an option for him. What do you think is going to happen? Now, he's going to be selective on who he recruits and who he accepts or who he decides to present an offer to. You will see that be very cautiously done. But the pool of players, the pool of talent is probably 10x to what Notre Dame is. What he has done at Notre Dame in since 2021 or so, and that's, right coming out of COVID, so things were kind of up and down, and then you go into an NIL era and change, portal. I mean, it speaks for itself. Now, NIL is settling in a little bit. The portal needs to be some corrections. There's no doubt about it. There needs to be some tweaks to it because it is still, the portal's out of control. How you can enroll basically with 2 and 3 teams sometimes in the same year, it's crazy. So they'll make those changes to it. But this guy has the ability to do all of that, manage all of that, manage an entire staff. He'll bring in a great staff. He'll represent, and I put up a picture. He had all white on with the ND logo. It's like he already fits with Penn State. This is a no-brainer decision. Open the checkbook, boosters, or whoever you need to gather the money from, and write this man whatever check he needs. He is the number one most attractive candidate in America. If Kirby Smart became available tomorrow, it's still Marcus Freeman. Even though I hold Kirby Smart in the highest of regard, it is Marcus Freeman morning, afternoon, and evening. This is an easy decision. There's some things that they should respect as their seasons are going on right now, but I believe 100% that this was the right decision to get James Franklin, get rid of James Franklin. I already had a post up 2 days ago. James Franklin should have been fired 6 to 7 years ago. He was the head coach for Penn State for 12 years. I don't have it in front of me, but you can see it on my post here on X at PB Sports Talks. His record against top 10 opponents, top 6 opponents, and top 25 opponents, horrific. It's actually a nightmare. You cannot be at a world-class university at linebacker. You cannot be the head coach of Penn State and have decent regular seasons, but lose when the games matter the most and come up the smallest in the biggest moments. You can't do that, especially with that type of talent. That directly correlates to coaching. And it doesn't matter what level it is, pro level, college level, high school, below, AAU. It doesn't matter. It's all relative. So shout out to Penn State, to their entire athletic department. Go get Marcus Freeman. I know he commented yesterday. Marcus Freeman, I'm talking about. I honestly did not hear his comments. I'm sure he played the company line and he's got to focus on his team right now, if I had to guess. But I'm sure there's some back channels and some back doors going on there to gauge his interest. And I'm sure he'll respect Notre Dame on this. But to me, that seems like a match made in heaven, far greater than Matt Rule. You want to go from James Franklin to a no-brainer, to something so dynamic and something so like hit it out of the ballpark. It's not Matt Rule. Matt Rule belongs at like a Nebraska, a school like that. And that's like not a knock on Nebraska. But Penn State is in the national conversation. Nebraska's not. Now, Matt Rule has improved that program, and there is some talk that if he left Nebraska and he went to Penn State, that he might bring Dylan Raiola, much like Lincoln Riley did, Caleb Williams, and others. That's possible. And Marcus Freeman, you could say AJ Carr might come along, right? Big Ten, maybe. Whether he does or he doesn't, he'll go get a quarterback that he needs, that he wants, and that the program will succeed most with. Have no doubts. You want Marcus Freeman in your living room, or you want Matt Rule in your living room? And that